Other people start.
When a person perseveres and they stay consistent in their pursuit, almost everything is attainable, reachable in their life over time. Not immediately, not quickly, not easily, but it's attainable because we persevere and we have consistency. What is it in your life, as you think about where you are right now, that you need to have perseverance, that you need to kind of stay in the game when you don't want to stay in the game, and you got to keep working when you don't really want to keep working? Here's what I know. The best things in life for you are only achieved if you persevere. So whatever it is, give it all that you have.
You can't. I said you had to lock it in at the beginning, and you locked it in. Let's look at day 27.
No.
Day 27. Oh, look at it. Okay, Day 27, $671,088.64. Because guess what? Roll over to day 28. Because once that doubles on day 28, we have now gone over the $1 million that you took on day 1. You are now at $1,342,177.28 on day 28.
I think you tricked me.
I did not. I said, do you want a penny doubled every day for 30 days, or do you want $1 million?
You tricked me.
You chose $1 million because here's the fun part. We've already gone over the $1 million that you chose, and it's still going to double 2 more times. So let's see what day 29 is. If it were to double for day 29, you would have now been at $2,684,354.56.
No,
That's almost 1.7 million more than you took on day 1.
Baby.
It's because $1 million sounded so good compared to
It
a
really
penny.
did.
But here's the best part. There's still another day. Should we see
Last
what you would have
one.
ended up with? Instead of $1 million, you would have had $5,368,709.12.
Baby,
But you chose $1 million.
I chose wrong.
Is it easier to sell 100 Hondas or 1 Bugatti?
Easy one Bugatti.
But why? A Bugatti is 100 times the price of a Honda.
Habibi, to sell a Bugatti, all I have to do is to make a phone call to a bold guy in Romania and it's sold. But when it comes to Hondas, people will tell me I need to think about it or let me talk to my spouse, and it's going to be very difficult to sell 100 of those. Do you know why?
Because the client who buys a Bugatti is more serious.
Exactly. People that buy cheaper stuff, usually they end up being very difficult to work with compared to the premium clients. They just see it, they like it, they want it and buy it.
Lazy people always say, I can't afford it. I don't have the money. That's why they're poor. They have a poor mindset. So instead of figuring out how to raise money, it's just really easy to be a loser. And I call losers. It pisses them off. Because we all have the power, if we wanted to not be poor if we learned how to raise money.
There are very many shortcuts to being unsuccessful. And one of the surest way and very shortcut to being unsuccessful is to use this word, a good one. A good one. Continue like that. Don't do it though. Procrastinate, a good one. You go good.
To raise money.
Be action-oriented. Don't overthink. If you want to look for all the reasons why something will not work, you will find them. Pragmatic people, people who take action, are those who succeed. So whether you do it right or you do it wrong, just be interested in doing it better and better. You will fail, but that is the path to success. The path to success is made of steps of many failures that other people start.
When a person perseveres and they stay consistent in their pursuit, almost everything is attainable, reachable in their life over time. Not immediately, not quickly, not easily, but it's attainable because we persevere and we have consistency. What is it in your life as you think about where you are right now that you need to have perseverance, that you need to kind of stay in the game when you don't want to stay in the game, and you got to keep working when you don't really want to keep working? Here's what I know. The best things in life for you are only achieved if you persevere. So whatever it is, give it all that you have.
This is how most people market their business. This is how you should market your business. Make a splash with what you're doing. Don't hold back. Don't post once a month. Get out there. No one's seeing your stuff anyways. Don't be shy. Who cares if you piss people off? You're gonna find the right people the more you put yourself out there. Do it.
Activity is not the proof of progress. Focus is the proof of progress. Put some order to your life. It's not every good thing you get involved with. No, there are many good things that you're not supposed to be involved with. You can pray for it, you can bless it, but you don't have to be. Don't dispense your energy everywhere. No, don't. The sun, when it's diffuse, can only make you hot. But when it's brought together, convert together, it can burn. You begin to burn when there's focus.
When Coca-Cola is one of the biggest companies today, one of the biggest, wealthiest organizations on earth. When Coca-Cola was giving out shares, there was a man that was approached and they asked him to bring $10 to invest, to be a shareholder in Coca-Cola. He said it's a lie. They want to steal his money because it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. $10 to be a shareholder. Today,
you do not show up for meetings. Online meetings, you don't show up. Physical meetings, you do not show up. You do not comment on your group chats. You do not plug into trainings. You do not show up at all. And you're saying the business is not working. My sister, who is actually not working? Is it not you? You are not working and you're busy blaming your business for not working. Or you think your bonus points or your money will just fall from heaven. Like seriously. Like come closer. Let me check your temperature.
Baby, I have a question for you.
What?
Take that, okay?
Okay.
Unroll it as I ask it. Would you rather have...
Sì, hanno tutto si bene.
Tutto si vede. Ah,
What up?
ini gùn mi ní kùn. Yá mi ní díẹ̀. Lẹ́kùn kọ́bọ̀ yẹn.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. My name is Mr. Clement. here. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to signify so I can know that I'm not talking to myself. Please, can anybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, you are welcome. So the presentation will start immediately. So I would like to introduce one of our leaders in our mix here today, who is going to take us through the presentation for tonight. So I would like us to welcome Miss Eunice for tonight's presentation. Miss Eunice, it's over to you, ma. Are you with me, ma?
Yes, sir. Good evening,
Yeah.
everyone.
Good evening. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible enough?
Is there?
Am I audible enough?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So before we start, I'd like to share my screen because I'm coming.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry, please. All right. Can we see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. So on the first page of my screen, we have the name of our company. And the name of our company is JR Global. And our mantra is wealth for all. So at JR Global, one thing that we seek to do is to make sure that everyone is catered for, irrespective of what you think you are or what you think you have. As long as you are willing to partner with us, at the end of the day, wealth is going to be assured. So about us, the JRL Global is a dynamic and purpose-driven enterprise committed to transforming lives and communities with a strong foundation in agriculture and food supply. We aim to address critical challenges in West Africa while driving economic growth. Beyond our core focus, we will invest in high potential businesses, contribute to the real estate market, and actively engage in philanthropic endeavors. Our overarching goal is to build a global enterprise that not only generates substantial financial returns, but also leaves a positive and enduring legacy. So to break this down, at JR Global, what we are interested in is ensuring that lives and communities that partner with us are transformed. So we are not just a company interested in taking, right? So we understand that our stakeholders might at some point in time put in their resources to make sure that they are able to get back their dividends. But we are not first of all out to take from people. In fact, as time goes on, and we'll see from the slides, we'll see that indeed our goal is to create wealth for all. So what we are trying to do really is to transform lives and communities. And we are not just building castles in the air. We have structures in place to do this. The first is to make sure, and the first and yes, the most viable is our venture into agriculture and food supply. So we all know that the world's economy is crumbling, but some things remain standard. Some things remain things that people cannot do without, irrespective of how bad things get. And one of it is clothing, another is shelter, and most importantly, feeding, right? Other things are just wants. These three are needs. And we've decided to venture into agriculture, which covers feeding. To an extent, it also covers clothing and shelter. But another aspect of our industry focuses also on real estate. So, like we said before, we are not just building castles in the air. We know what we are out to do, and that's what we are gunning for. So next on our agenda is the vision of the group. To be a global powerhouse, driving economic prosperity and social impact by empowering individuals, communities, and businesses. How do we seek to empower them? Simply by providing certain packages, which you will see at the end of this slide. We provide certain packages for people that they can afford so that they can be their whatever it is that they brought in can be worked on, right? And we know that's the reason for every company. So companies are created not just for the purpose of making profits, but to suit the owner of the company's agenda. And since our agenda is to create wealth for all, we have the expertise that is needed to create this wealth. We have the necessary resources in place. So what we want to do is we want to create the wealth for everyone, but we need people that will partner with us and trust what we are doing so that we can gather momentum and do it on a large scale. Our mission, first of all, is to revolutionize the agricultural sector in West Africa, ensuring food security and economic growth while creating sustainable livelihoods. Like we've said, agriculture cannot go out of stock. People cannot do without demanding for food items and things like that. So what we are focused on is the agricultural sector. So we've put structures in place to be able to develop certain farmlands for the purpose of cultivating crops. When those crops have been cultivated, we won't just stop them. We would process them. Then we would also go further to sell them at subsidized rates. And selling these crops would yield the profits that we all want to see, right? So having gotten the profit, then we would share it and everyone gets their dividend. Another one is to invest strategically in promising ventures like trading and real estate, generating substantial returns for our stakeholders while fostering entrepreneurship and community development. So aside venturing into agriculture, we trade, we also invest in real estate. And then these are so that our stakeholders can recoup whatever whatever they've put into the company, right? And then we are also interested in advancing the businesses of our stakeholders. So when we see that you have a brilliant entrepreneurship idea, we take it to the next level by sponsoring what it is that you are bringing to the table. To uplift, which is the third, the less fortunate through targeted charitable initiatives, creating a positive and lasting impact on society. So a quote says that a rich man in the midst of 100 poor people is also a poor man. And the reason is easy, is simple. Why? Because with time, what you think he has will be taken away from him, right? And very soon you will begin to think like them. So in order to stop that, our goal is to make sure the people around us grow as well as the company is growing. The next slide focuses on our core values. The first is empowerment. We believe in unlocking the potential of individuals and communities. Many people have a lot to offer. They have many brilliant ideas, but they don't have the sponsorship. So we seek to sponsor them, right, so as to empower them. Next is sustainability. We are committed to preserving the environment and building a sustainable future. So how we preserve the environment really is by engaging in agricultural practices so that we can provide what people need for their maintenance. Integrity, we conduct our business with honesty, transparency, and ethical responsibility. So, like I said before, we are not out first of all to just take from people. We also want to give. And this is why if you check our slide in the later pages, you find that we have a website. We also have a physical address. we have a place you can trace us to, right? So we are not out, first of all, to dupe people. We are a people that have built our company on integrity. In fact, some of the mechanisms we have in place that are working for us, they are working for us because we are people of integrity. The next is innovation. We foster creativity and embrace new ideas to drive progress. Collaboration. We believe in building strong partnerships to achieve shared goals. Impact. We strive to make a positive difference in the lives of others and the world around us. So the team's executives are Joseph Riches, which is the CEO. We have Keda Bonomo, our partner from the Netherlands, Peter Blackwell, our partner from Texas, USA, and Olatoye Richard, our project manager. These are all experts in their fields. And because these brilliant brains are coming together to push the company forward, we can assure you that whatever it is that we are selling to you is not something that is going to fade away easily with time. So our products and services, basically what we have to offer is, first of all, agriculture and food supply. So if I would divert a bit, like I said before, one thing that will never go out of demand is things like food, clothing, and shelter. And we are aware of the insecurity that faces these basic needs of life, especially food, in countries in the West African area. And since the West African area is where our base is and where we seek to, develop these goods, what we are interested in is looking for scientific methods to improve on certain things, finding better improvements for maybe delivering food supplies. We can, by the amount of the amount we are able to garner from our stakeholders, invest in genetically modified seeds. And these seeds are seeds that would ensure that things that we are planting do not easily get corrupted and that their yields come up when they should come up. Also, we are interested in looking for better ways to transport these goods when they've been done, right? And all these things require investment. Then the next one is investment in high potential businesses. So like we said, we welcome brilliant ideas and we vet them. But we see that these ideas have what it takes to, be the next big thing. We sponsor the business. And by so doing, we get a share and have a stake in the business. So the company is not just all about, being a one-man soldier, doing all the work. We also want brilliant people who can partner with us. So I'd give the example of a very known and big industry in the area. The industry is Dangote, right? So everybody knows Dangote for cement. And Dangote does not only do cement. We have Dangote sugar. We have Dangote salt. We have, to an extent, some food products of Dangote. But if you check it well, those things are not basically Dangote's doing, right? They are the ideas that little and small companies have brought to the company, the big company Dangote, and Dangote invested in them when he saw that these companies had prospects. And those companies in thriving also have to reimburse Dangote on a yearly or monthly basis, whatever the agreement is. So we also invest in high potential businesses. So we are not the only ones making the profit. Other ventures also make the profits for the business. Then we trade and we seek to invest in real estate development. So like I said, another thing that will never go out of demand is shelter. People always want to have that feeling of permanence, a place to call home. And that's why selling properties can never be overemphasized. So we seek to venture into real estate development as time goes on. The next on our plate is agriculture and food supply. So we'll look at these things one by one. Production and distribution of high quality agricultural products. This includes cultivating and processing various crops, ensuring food security, and generating income for farmers. So everyone is happy at the end of the day. The farmers who work on the farm get what they should get in form of profits, and they are eager to work. One challenge experienced by companies that venture into agriculture usually is that the laborers don't want to work. And most times, the reason why the laborers don't want to work is because they feel they are being underpaid or overused. But with our with what we have in mind, the farmers are going to be well catered for, and as a result, they'll be very eager to do more. Then agribusiness development and support, that's providing resources, training, and infrastructure to empower small-scale farmers and agribusiness. So like I said, it's not a one-man thing. As we grow, we want industries around us to grow so that we are not the only one making profits for the company, but others around us also make profits for us. Then food processing and distribution, transforming raw agricultural products into value-added products for local and export market. So this will give us the opportunity to be able to recoup all the profits that we should get. Basically, we want to provide capital and expertise to support innovative ventures across various sectors. Low risk trading. JR Global's innovative trading strategies developed by our expert team delivers consistent low risk profits. We are committed to providing cutting edge solutions for investors. So as you see here, we said low risk trading. This does not mean there's no risk involved. Of course, living itself is a risk, right? Stepping out of your house every morning is a risk because you are not very sure of whether you are going to return home. But it is low in the sense that we are not working alone. We've partnered up with experts in the field, and then with their expertise and knowledge on the area, we are sure that our trading will yield profits in due time. Real estate development and investment, like I said, we are working on this and it is yet to be developed. Social impact, that is charitable initiatives supporting causes aligned with our mission, such as education, healthcare, and poverty alleviation, and community development programs, that is collaborating with local organizations to create sustainable communities and improve livelihoods. So as we grow, we want to build small communities around us. This would also help us to, make known our name so that those grassroots institutions would sing praises of JR Global. Our products are bell pepper, cassava, vegetables, and estates. So these things are in very high demand almost everywhere across the world. So we seek to focus our agriculture on vegetables, on cassava, and pepper production, and in due time venture also into real estate. However, cultural and real estate venture is anchored by a substantial land holding of more than 50 acres. A video was released recently to this effect, where we saw the farmland where work is beginning in earnest on, right? It measures up to 50 acres and is located in Ogun State. So it's a physical structure. So these things we are saying are not just things we say because we want to cook up stories. This initial parcel provides a strong foundation for our operations, allowing us to explore various agricultural pursuits and real estate development opportunities. So this land, we use it to, gather laborers. We also use it to farm. Since the land measures up to 50 acres, there's so much we can do. But we are not just settling for 50 acres. The company is seeking to also expand and get more land. Recognizing the potential for growth and expansion, we have strategic plans in place to acquire additional land in prime locations. This proactive approach will enable us to capitalize on future market trends, increase our land holdings, and pursue larger scale projects. By strategically expanding our land base, we aim to enhance the long-term sustainability and profitability of our venture. So like we know, land is one thing that every thriving business must have, right? It is a factor of production. So with land at our disposal, we are sure that we are heading for the top. The door is therefore open for venture. We have certain packages that people can, can plug into to be a part of this great company. So our first is LRT1. Our LRT package offers the chance to grow your stake of $100 to $999. So the investment is from $100 to at most $999 by up to 50% to 100% in just 6 months. Your capital and profits can be withdrawn after this period. So in the space of 6 months, whatever you invest, so long as it's in between $100 to $999 and in Nigerian currency 200,000 naira, within 6 months, you'd be able to recoup 100% of your profits as well as your capital. So after 6 months, you get your capital, but not just your capital, you also have your profits. So you can just leave your money sitting there, right? Put your money there and then it will multiply. Our LRT2 package is just like our LRT1 package, but of course, it offers more. Our LRT2 package offers maximum flexibility. So you can stake at least $1,000 or more and potentially earn up to 50% to 100% profit in 6 months, while also enjoying the option of monthly withdrawal of 16% of your initial capital. So unlike LRT1, for LRT2, you can withdraw monthly. You don't have to wait for 6 months, and you can withdraw 16% of your capital as well. Then our Giant, which is our agro package, offers a risk-free venture, right? So we call the first one low risk trading one, second one low risk trading two, meaning there's risk involved but it's low. Our agro package is very solid and it is risk-free in the sense that it's a physical and visible enterprise. With a minimum deposit of $100, you are guaranteed the return of your capital and substantial profit of 35% in just 12 months. So bonuses are also available. There are two types of bonuses. We have welcome bonuses for new users, where we give them 5% worth of our agricultural products when they choose the agricultural package. Then we have 5% bonus in form of agricultural products for everyone that comes into the program through you. You get 5% bonus of that work. Then incentive. So we've partnered with a lender or loan company to offer financial options for our packages. And just to mention a few things we are doing, many people lend some amounts, quantifying up to millions to invest in venture. And at the end of the day, they are able to pay back their loan and also get some profits. This is not the best way to do it, since they end up, paying their loans and also paying interest on their loans. But this is to show you how determined we are, not just to take from people, but to see that we all grow together. This means you can start your journey even if you don't have the full upfront cost. We'll assist you with the loan process. However, terms and conditions apply. So to contact us, like I said earlier, we are a physical structure, right? We don't just exist in space. We don't just exist online. We have physical structures. We have phone numbers you can call. We have websites, right? And our location is 229 Glory Complex, second floor, Nobex, Cotton Road, Lagos, Nigeria. We also have a mail and we have a phone number. So thank you for listening to this presentation. We hope that with these words, you've made up your mind to partner with GL Global. Also, if you've benefited from GL Global in time past, don't just um don't just keep the good word to yourself. Inform your family. Also inform friends. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Miss Eunice, for that wonderful presentation. Yeah, God bless you. Before we round it up, I don't know if you have any question. The floor is open for any question. So give some minutes for you to ask your question. So if you have any question, you are free to ask before we bring everything to an end. If you have any question, you can start asking your question now. Thank you. Do anybody have any question to ask? Please, if you have any question to ask, you can unmute your mic and ask before we round up everything. All right, since there is no question, we are going to bring it to an end here. First of all, I thank you all. I appreciate you all for joining. There's always a saying that in 1,000 miles, you always take a step. By taking a step means you are moving forward. So if you have not yet taken a move towards JR Global, investing in JR Global, I think this is the high time for you to do or to invest. If you are still having a doubting, you can go through our website, jrglobe.com, and check things out for yourself. And also on the WhatsApp group, you can go there. There are pictures that you can look into, videos and testimonies that have been posted there or verification that JR Global is here for the real deal. JR Global is the real deal. So if any one of you have not yet taken a step, this is the right time for you to take a step, because the door is open for ventures. You can go into any of our packages. Is it the LRT1, LRT2, or our agro package? And those of you that want to go into our agro package and you are still doubting, I myself that I'm talking to you right now, I've been to the farmland already, over 50 acres of land. Work has already started. So you are not here for joke business. So that will be all for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. See you tomorrow, same time on WhatsApp call. Our tomorrow meeting will be on WhatsApp call. So I'll be expecting every one of us to join as well. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Bye for now.